Catching flies in his mouth. Tasting freedom. Why? Oh shit, my bad. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Hey man, we got the Regulators Monday coming in here, as you already know. I am your host, K Styles, aka the Six
Ain't no
Man.
damn regulators. What the hell wrong with you?
I didn't say Regulators.
You know the hell you
Did I?
did.
Did I? I thought I said I said Originators.
You said
I was talking.
regulators.
I said Originators.
It happens to everybody, man. One time they told me to
Hey,
open up the
what's wrong
hey,
with K Style today?
it's
K Style smoking that red.
look, it happens to the best of us. Some people,
Look,
look, they one time they had me.
I was speaking in Xavier Leggett talk. God damn it!
I got
Yes.
it. I got it. That
Hey,
makes sense. That makes sense.
it happens to the
Hey,
best of us. One time they tried to have me do prayer, and I literally thought it was grace. It was time to eat. So yeah.
Oh my God. Here you go with eating again.
oh my God.
I
Oh,
just
oh,
finished eating a hamburger, so I can't really talk.
I can't sing the Wide Family song in peace without being accused of doing something that I didn't do. How about you know what? Whatever, man. Like you said, man, we got
You doing
like,
something? What the hell?
that's what I was thinking at the beginning before I was so rudely interrupted.
I didn't
But,
interrupt
but,
you.
nah, but for real though,
You
like I said,
smoking today? What's going on with you?
man, well, your ass is amped up over nothing. You better calm your ass down. Anyway,
I'm not damn amped up. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with K Style because I need something. The hell what you got? Because boy, you on that good
trust,
today.
trust me, if I was on that good, I'd be definitely asleep right now. So y'all already know. But like you said, man, hey, as y'all get the couple minute banter that y'all don't get that often, we got Senator Man My Sports to my stage left.
I don't know why everybody
And
think we don't argue. That shit pissed me off. I might just start an argument just because y'all think we don't argue.
don't do that. Don't do that. No, I don't think they're ready for that. And, and also we have the Summer Hill Nightmare, the Don in the building, y'all.
The done is your hookup. Holla if you. Oh,
All
wrong
of
way. It's showtime, folks. How y'all doing?
I'm about to say this boy over here quoting Scott Steiner, boy. I was about to say all the thing I was waiting on is he was talking about he was the
if
biggest.
you hear me.
Hey, Michigan.
Oh my God.
The best chat team of
Of
all time.
course. Uh, okay, we go get the Michigan love fest out the way. But definitely appreciate everybody tuning in right quick, man. Like you said, man, Sherman Wood, UK Night, Joseph Thornton, Southside. We got Sonya in here. We got Southside 12, man. If you coming in here, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you'll go ahead hit that subscribe button. For Mad Mike Sports, we are on the road to 10K. So help Mad Mike get to that milestone, y'all. Like I said, he's been helping everybody else around here. And I thought we should go ahead and return the favor and get him to 10K. So you hear that notification, boom, that's what we need. All right, fellas, man, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Hey, fellas, how we doing this afternoon?
I'm straight.
I'm trying to sing it like the Titanic. You know how the Titanic be say?
Oh, No, you gotta do. No, you gotta do. One without you. Nah, I can't do it. I tried. Nah, I can't do it. If I start seeing Titanic, I'm gonna tear up. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not singing that song.
I got through that. I got through that movie one time since I saw it the first time. I cry like a little bitch every time I see the ending of it.
I usually fast forward to where the ship sinks because that's the only part that I really care about because it's funny. Um, but let's go ahead and get right to the show before we get to them
About up here
shenanigans,
give
man.
y'all some goddamn movie reviews up in here.
Look, just seeing a whole bunch of folks, just seeing a ship sink like that. It's just so. I don't want to be a part of it, but I'm just saying, just if y'all watch the movie from the beginning to the end, I know most of y'all have, it's karma. Let's just say that. But like we already got a comment. Tony right here said, Mike, I know you said this show is about offense, but I'm really amped about the Atlanta Falcons defensive roster. But I will not end on today's show unless you fellas talk about defense.
Well,
Hey,
we
like you
gonna
said,
get to that. We gonna get to that. We definitely gonna get
mm,
that.
oh yeah, we're gonna get some defensive talk here too. Like you said, man, but we're just gonna definitely give our first focus on the offense right quick. So want to go ahead and let Mike run point on the offensive topic because this is an idea that him and the therapist and Don that came up with. So, Mike, I'll let you go ahead and speak on the 60-40 offense for the Atlanta Falcons in 2024.
Well, the idea was formed a while back, but I really wanted to get in this conversation for a couple of things. I actually did the video, made the video, the Unleashed episode 15, where I was referring to Kyle Pitts and how Kyle Pitts is going to help lead this Atlanta Falcons offense to, in my opinion, going to be either number one or number three, somewhere in there. I really believe that. The Falcons have, in my opinion, the most talented offensive line in the league. I don't think there's a better team that's built. You just look at from position to position. You have a first rounder, a first round talent in Jake Matthews, a first round talent. He was actually a first round talent in Matthew Bergeron, but I got him in the second round, I believe. And then you got Drew
Mm,
Dahlman. You just look at his family, his lineage. He's a son of a plumber. No, I'm just playing. He's a son. I don't know why I just wanted to say that. I just want to say son of a plumber. But I'm just a common man. All right, but yeah, he's the son of a football player, Chris Dahlman. So he has the family lineage. He has the ability. And then you look at Chris Lindstrom. In my opinion, he's the best um, guard in the league, and then one of the best, if not the best, right tackle outside of Lane Johnson. Those guys are 1-2 when it comes down to their ability to dominate the run game. So I don't think the Falcons offensive line get enough credit. Um, and then you look at the running game with Tyler Algier, Bijan Robinson, I think one of the most talented 1-2 punches in the league. And a lot of people are just so focused on giving them the ball. And I understand why. But we're totally neglecting this pass offense. The Falcons have spent so much money. Like if you look at it, the Falcons have spent over $200 million this offseason on the pass game. And that's where we want to highlight the pass game and how much it has changed in the last few months, the year. So I'll kind of let Dunn kind of give his take or UK Styles of why do you think the Atlanta Falcons offense has changed, and and why people are thinking that the Atlanta Falcons offense is going to be the same offense that we saw even with the with Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. Do you think this offense is going to be the same, or the pass game is going to be the new focus of the Atlanta Falcons?
Don, I'll let you go ahead and take off on this.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people are thinking that since Zach Robinson coming in, that we just gonna abandon the run game and we're gonna go like 85-15. What I mean by that is 85% we're throwing the ball, and 15% we just running the ball, pretty much just on first down situations. I honestly think that every weapon on this offense is going to be utilized. All right. And I've been saying this for months since we hired Zach Robinson. He's the type of him and Sean McVay, they game plan to the opposing defense's weakness. So if a team like, say for instance, last year we knew the Panthers are horrible. They were horrible in stopping the run. All right, we're gonna run the ball. If they didn't do anything this offseason to fix their run defense, we're gonna run the ball on them. A team like, let's say, we got to play Kansas City this year, I believe. We have to establish the run game early against them, and we have to spread our receivers out and just throw the ball, dink and dunk on them. That's how you beat Kansas City. So if we can game plan the right way, man, I honestly think that Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson, these guys are gonna get carries. These guys, I already said, Bijan is gonna get 1,000 yards on the ground this year.
Now, based on that, on what you said about the 1,000 yards, like you said, I think that may have been a little far. Well, I ain't gonna even say it's really far fetched, because there is folks that really is thinking this is gonna be an 85-15 team. Like you said, I'm looking at more 60-40, and I think the 60-40 is more reasonable, just for the simple fact that you do have a physical style of players, but you're trying to implement a little bit of finesse enough to where you don't want to be predictable, as I should say. And I think Mike has said this last season is what was one of the major issues on the offense was it was predictable. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. As much as you say about Tyler Algier and Bijan getting carries, it's gonna it is, to me, it looked like it's gonna be more between those two, 75-25%, which is gonna be 75% Bijan, because you're not paying $180 million for a quarterback, and then you're drafting a quarterback in the first round just to hand the damn ball off. And like you said, we just got to get out this notion that you're going to get 500 carries split between two running backs. Like you say, it's going to be 70. It's going to be maybe 350, 400 carries, and 75% of that is just going to be Bijan. And that's kind of my take on that. What you think on that, Mike?
I actually stated earlier, a lot of people, and I had to kind of break down what balance truly means, because everybody think that balance means for every 30 running plays, you got to have 30 passing plays. And that's not the true definition of balance. What true definition of balance is what I said in my previous live, part one of this. So y'all have to watch the first one with Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. So watch that first, go over it again, and then come back to this live once we're done with this. But the true definition of balance is the ability to be prepared for any situation. Okay? This is what Dean Pease talked about when we talking about these nerds, the freaking nerds with PFF and all these damn analytical guys. They be so worried about everybody needs to have X amount of touches, and they get so carried away that Bijan is only having 15. He's only averaging 15 carries a game, but you got to look at the situation. You got to look at, is he really, with certain situations, for example, it's 2nd and 1. You need to get, you need to make sure that the defense, whether they're better at stopping the run in the middle or stopping the run on the outside. Like, these are the things that you have to take in consideration when we talk about balance. Because what true balance is, 2nd and 1. You playing against one of the worst defensive tackles in the league, and their edges are very disciplined. They stop the run on the outside. They contain well. So what are you going to do in a certain situation? In that particular situation, 9 times out of 10, if they're good at running the ball, stopping the run on the edge, well, and then you got to look at take the next step. Who is the best guy that are going to run the ball up the middle in certain situations? That's obvious. Tyler Algier. He's better at running the ball up the middle. And then in that same situation, it's 2nd and 1. You playing a team that's very poor at stopping the ball on the outside. Well, that particular person is going to be Bijan Robinson. But if you're playing an all-around team, for example, it's 2nd and 1 or 3rd and 1 in a situation, and this is just this is the best of the best. This defense, you cannot run on them no matter who is there. In that situation, what do? Well, you got to have a guy or have a play in your arsenal. Well, you're going to use play action. So guess what? And play action in that situation is Tyler Algier the most lethal weapon in that position? No, it's Bijan Robinson. So this is what we mean by true balance. It's not about the numbers. It's about the situation that you in, the team that you're playing, their strengths, their weaknesses. The balance is what a team and an offensive coordinator, he's focused on taking. He's focused on taking. He's trying to take the most. He's trying to take their weakness and make it and attack their weaknesses. Excuse me. He's trying to attack their weaknesses, and that's what true balance is. That you not just focus on, like with Arthur Smith. You know how Arthur Smith, we talked about that earlier. In a certain situation, everybody knew first and second down, he was going to run to the right. Everybody in the fucking universe knew he was going to run to the right. It wasn't a freaking secret. Start off the game, first round, yep, we're going to run the ball to the right. It didn't matter if it was Tyler Algier in the game. It didn't matter if Bijan Robinson is the game. We knew he was going to be able to run. He was going to run to the right. And when we talk about balance, you got to have that ability to run to the right, run to the left, run in the middle, throw the deep ball, throw the ball over the middle. Like, that's true balance. And I think we got so caught up in the fact that everybody want to get their numbers in fantasy football. Everybody got to have 100 yards. This guy got to have 100 yards. Everybody got gotta eat. But the true definition of balance is really when we talk about being able to make a decision and not be predictable.
Mm, mm. What you got on that, Don?
And he said everything we needed to say. It depends on the situation that we in and who gets the rock. But moving forward, people got to get comfortable with the idea of Algiers not going to be here much longer. Like, we're not going to have this two-headed monster in the running back room and thinking that we're going to pay both of these guys. It's not likely we're going to do that, you guys. So I made this analogy before Matt Mike got on the thing, the mic, and I was like, everybody know the movie Titanic, right? Everybody know the two characters, Rose and Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it was time for somebody to be saved, it's only that dough. Y'all remember that dough? That dough only could hold one person.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew that shiny, sexy weapon, no homo, Bijan Robinson, that we drafted last year is going to be the future of this team. That's just how it is. So
yeah, that is true. And I kind of also want to use this as an example as well. If y'all kind of have any idea on how it could work as far as the balance, y'all may want to pay attention to the Detroit Lions and how their ratio and how they use their running backs. Last year with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, like you said, this is kind of a similar type situation. But this is why we also said that the defense is going to play up. The defense and the red zone is going to be very key into this offense being put to its full potential. Now, the reason why I say the Detroit Lions is we know Bijan Robinson was drafted at 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
There was another running back that was drafted literally right behind him. And anybody know that running back was?
you know who he is. He played for Georgia Tech.
Look. Of course.
Yeah.
But Detroit, they always do a good job at picking out Georgia Tech players.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing, that's not what this is about. Now we're not going. I'm not going to
I know it's not, man.
I'm not taking the play out of your Michigan little playbook right now. I'll be talking back and forth.
I knew you were going to carry it on because that's exactly what I was thinking.
But it's funny that when we look at the situation where you literally have a Jahmyr Gibbs, did you notice that nobody complained about him not getting the ball enough, and you saw how efficient that offense was? Well, Zach Robinson can bring that same sort of style down here in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the numbers that I have for what they did was they were, hold on, I got it right here. They were 5th in total offense, 2nd in passing, and 5th in rushing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the Falcons are trying to bring down here offensively. Mm-hmm. But the biggest key is going to be is what we do in the red zone. We could talk about passing yards and going from the 20s, but that red zone is going to be where we have to take that next step at. Oh, I was passing the peas like they used to do. See what y'all gonna say on that.
Passing the peas.
I don't even eat peas. So.
Oh man, get the fuck out of it. He finally said something that he doesn't eat, y'all. That is a miracle.
Cheese, ketchup, mayonnaise, and most fruits I don't eat.
Right.
But anyway,
we got a couple comments here. Falcon fan Devin said Tyler will only stay if he contributes heavily and continues to be paid accordingly. But a Super Bowl will save us the drama.
No, it won't. Super Bowl, that's going to have everybody that's want to get paid more. You seen how we went to the Super Bowl several years ago, and everybody thought that was a superstar, and we couldn't keep everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You had Robert Alford. Robert Alford swore he was the best corner in the damn league. They were asking for a lot of money. God knows.
And guess what?
Didn't he get paid before True Font, or was it vice versa?
They both got paid the same.
They got paid
his contract first, and then they gave him his contract as well that same season. He just got his contract later on in that season.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But as much as we talk, go ahead, Mike. My bad.
No, I just said he didn't last. He got his money, but that's what happens when you win the Super Bowl, and that's what I was talking about earlier in the previous live, is that it's going. The thing is for us, there's only one good thing that's going to come out of winning the Super Bowl,
mm-hmm.
and that's Kyle. That's Kirk Cousins going to retire or be traded. He out of here. Okay, let me just tell y'all, he's out of here. He's going to retire, or he's going to be traded. My opinion, that's the only good thing that's going to come out of it. Because you win, everybody think they superheroes. We see what's happening right now with the Chiefs. Everybody in their damn mom, they don't want a Super Bowl, so everybody cracking women upside the head, they drinking and driving, they up here trying to do their best. Michael Franzese impression. They think they the Godfather, and they look. Everybody doing every damn thing they don't need to be doing. So nothing good comes of winning the Super Bowl outside of winning. It's the end of everything when it comes down to winning Super Bowl. Because everybody act like they ain't never been there before.
Mm.
So the only good thing for us, we'll be champions. But for the organization, they'll be champions. But it's gonna get worse because like Dunn said, everybody gonna want to get paid. Even when you lose the Super Bowl, everybody think everybody trying to get paid. Julio act like a fucking idiot when they lost. That's when Julio started tripping. He got a taste of that Super Bowl. He said, "Nah, I'm good. Fuck all y'all. I'm gone." So nothing good comes of winning.
And I think what happened after that Super Bowl is they had the right idea of giving somebody a contract, but they gave the wrong person the first contract. It bit them in the ass right afterwards.
Man, that Super Bowl was that right there. It was the worst thing to ever happen to this franchise. I'm gonna be honest with you, because we thought we was the greatest team, because we came up short. But again, we forgot we had the 27th ranked defense walking into that Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not only that, we lost both coordinators. You don't get better, when you lose two coordinators. Look at the Eagles last year. They was a first round exit, and they lost both and that's the season they lost both of their coordinators.
Both. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City, they still kept Spags. Won another Super Bowl back to back.
The problem with Kansas City is, can they stay out the Warren report? Cause them
Man,
motherfuckers getting in trouble like mud.
by the time
But
December come, bro, they gonna be primed for making the playoffs again and trying to go for another run.
right.
Like
But
it's
Jay Black,
just
my bad. I was gonna
go ahead,
read
go
this
ahead, go
comment
ahead,
by
go ahead, go ahead, go
Jay
ahead, go ahead.
Black.
Go ahead and read
Jay
comment.
Black said our running game would be more effective simply because Kirk would be consistent making intermediate passes that we lacked over the last.
I don't believe that we were inconsistent with it. I think that's the only damn thing we could do is intermediate passes. Like, look, Desmond Ritter threw what less than 200 yards less than Lamar Jackson. So I don't want to hear this nonsense about. And this is not toward you. It's just so it really pisses me off that like people think the Falcons were bad at passing. They weren't bad at passing. They were bad at situational football. See, great quarterbacks get you in good situations and they get you out of bad situations. Let me say it again. Good quarterbacks get you in good situations and get you out of bad situations. For example, with the bad situation, 3rd and 23, Julio Jones, Roddy White, Tony Gonzalez. Who are you going to? Who's going to make that throw, that big time throw? Well, 9 times out of 10, Matt Ryan he knows exactly how to manipulate the defense to look somebody off and get the ball to the open guy. That's what good quarterback know how to do. It gets you out of those 3rd and 23 situations when it's bad. And then the good situation that gets you into a good situation is 2nd and 10. They got all their DBs back because they fearing Julio Jones. Guess what the quarterback does? Does the Peyton Manning or the Matt Ryan? Omaha. He do those little things. Defensive lineman jumps off. Now you in a better situation. 2nd and 5. Now the offensive coordinator can really do what he do. See, this is what this is why the quarterbacks get paid the big time money, and the other guys and the other quarterbacks, they don't get paid the big time money. So it wasn't the fact that Desmond Ritter was not a good passer or we couldn't pass in certain situations because we saw that he can throw the deep ball. We saw that he can make the consistent throw over the middle. Just look at the yards. The yards speak for itself. It's just like I said before. It's great quarterback play get you out of certain situations and get you into good situations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right about that. But like you said, that also comes with this question. As far as Kirk Cousins is involved here, how much more dangerous will Kirk Cousins be in this particular 60-40 offense,
I'm
in
gonna
your
be.
opinion?
He's gonna be great if everybody
It's
look
done right
at
here. Yeah.
everybody. Everybody need to look at the 2022 Minnesota Vikings season. All right, who was the quarterback? Kirk Cousins. Who was the coach? Kevin O'Connell. What was Kevin O'Connell before the 2022 season? Do anybody know?
Mm. I know.
Anybody want to know? Where was he? He was with the Rams, who just won the Super Bowl.
Mm.
All right. came to Minnesota in his first year, 13. They were what 13-3, 13-4, something like that. Kirk Cousins had one of his best seasons of his career in that offense. We're running the same offense here in Atlanta this season.
Yeah. Offensive coordinator for the Rams that year.
Brother Don.
What?
Say it again for the people in the back.
We're gonna be running the same offense that he was accustomed to in Minnesota. Same offense.
So
They
he
have
knows.
and then don't even bring up no Kyle Pitts because they had their tight end in Minnesota put up good numbers in 2022 with Kirk Cousins. Yeah, we ain't got a Jefferson, but we got Drake London.
You have a multitude of guys that can make that Justin Jefferson factor.
Yep.
Oh, my bad. So, Anthony White here says the 60-40 ratio sounds about right. 55-45 would be good. Either way, running the ball.
Don't read no more. We gotta start with these damn numbers. We don't know what the numbers are going to be. I hate numbers.
It's going to vary from game to game.
That's what I'm saying. Stop looking at numbers. It's not going to be the same. This is what we're talking about. Balance. It's not the ratio and the passing ratio. Do y'all listen to anything that Dean P said in that press conference? Stop listening to these analytical motherfuckers. Stop listening to it. We don't know what the pass ratio and the run ratio is because it's going to vary. It's going to change from game to game. Some games we're going to have 40, 50 carries with Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier because the other team cannot stop it. Other games we're going to pass the ball 70, 30 percentage. It's not going to be the same. This is what balance means. It's not about a number, people. It's about the ability to make the necessary changes at any given moment. That's what balance is. You're not defined by your wide receivers. You're not defined by your running backs. You're not defined by your offensive lineman or your quarterback. That's what true balance is. Not a number. Okay? Erase that. Y'all got to erase these numbers out of y'all head because it's not true. How many times that we saw in the Super Bowl that like you got a guy like Steven Jackson, not Steven Jackson, but a totally healthy running back, and the running back don't even touch the damn ball. And the team is up 28-3. Do I have to say that shit again? We was up 28-3 and the balance completely shifted. We took them off guard. Why? Because we came in running the ball because they thought Matt Ryan and Julio Jones was going to take over. The Falcons totally switched it over. Stop. This is why you got to stop paying so much attention to these numbers. Like it's about the game plan and the ability for your coach and your offensive coordinator to change it at any given moment. That's what make Kansas City so difficult. Because at one you might be getting 8 consecutive catches with Travis Kelce, and the next thing you know, he don't touch the ball the whole second half, and the next thing you know, you got your boy Pacheco, however here you say that name, Pacheco, he got 30 carries and like 150 yards. Why? It's because y'all was so focused on the numbers.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I apologize, Case. I apologize, Case.
No, I'm about to say I'll let you get it out your system. The thing is, we're gonna go. Like I said, people are gonna go off the numbers just because, like you said, we don't know exactly what to expect. Like I said, we can only go off of what the previous year and what they did last year. Like I said, based on what we've seen. But like you said, the Atlanta Falcons have a different offensive dynamic than what the Rams had last year. So, like I said, we don't know. As far as I gotta look at the damn schedule again. I gotta look at the schedule for 2024 again.
For 2024. I
Yeah,
got it right here.
because like I said, if you read off those teams, it's gonna kind of tell you what to kind of expect based on the teams that we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Because the tone set is gonna be against Pittsburgh. We already know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We already know what Arthur gonna do. He gonna come out trying to run the rock.
hmm You might see Justin Fields playing running back. Yeah, like I said, damn, they gonna do some. I'm telling you, they gonna try something. But DJ here said, who do y'all think they gonna put all the blame on if things don't go as planned? The players or Raheem Morris?
I don't care. I don't get into that. I
They
don't think
gonna they
about
gonna
what them
blame
folks think about it.
they gonna do what they always do. They gonna blame Kirk Cousins.
They
Defense
gonna
can be
blame
dead.
everybody.
Defense can be dead last in the damn NFL, and we can have a top 10 offense, but they gonna blame Kirk Cousins.
Fans just do what they do. They just complain.
Right.
So
At
much
this
stuff to
point,
complain right now. Like, understand, I don't even when the last time it really rained here in the damn city. Like, damn, that's something that we need to be complaining about.
Man, I just get tired talking about what if everything gonna go wrong.
we gotta talk about when if it goes right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. What
We
if it
talk
goes
about that
right?
every year.
If I spend more time about what goes wrong, I'm never gonna appreciate it when it goes right.
You know, stress the fuck out.
That too. But y'all got any more else y'all want to say on this before we get to the Q&A portion of the show? You got anything else you want to get off your chest on the subject?
He somebody said something about who was it? Said who's gonna be responsible? Uh, where was it? Something about Raheem Morris. What a comment at? You think Coach Raheem let the team fall apart again? Like the team falls apart. Like I don't think like that. I don't care about the team falling apart. Like I think about that when it actually happens. All right. Like
Mhm.
I stay in the moment. But if a team falls apart, like it could be a multitude of reasons. But it all comes down to it, man. It's like sometimes it's just like you gotta look in yourself as a player. I mean, how many times we're gonna keep blaming the owner and the coach? Every time something go wrong, a lot of these players they know they gonna ask for a trade and they're gonna go to another team and they don't want to take accountability. So is it really always the coach fault?
I want to
Because
chat.
how many times we don't fire? How many teams? We got Detroit and so many other teams that don't fire coaches, and it's always the coach's fault. But we like, at some point we got to start looking at the players.
I want to challenge everybody, man, and I'm gonna start the revolution right now. Mama, we're on the revolution right now, and Remember last week when Matt Ryan sat in front of the thing and said in front of the team and said what it means to be a Falcons fan? Well, I want to challenge this. What does it mean to be an Atlanta Falcons fan? What does it mean, you guys, to me an Atlanta Falcons fan? We are always negative. Like, is it being negative all the time? Does that really what it mean? I want y'all thoughts. Y'all put y'all thoughts in the chat. What does it mean to be an Atlanta Falcons fan? I'm gonna take a page out of Matt Ryan's book because he asked the team what it means to be an Atlanta Falcon. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to be an Atlanta Falcons fan?
Yeah.
Said, what does it mean to be an Atlanta Falcons fan? I think it's just like being like, well, I said my opinion on being a Falcon fan is just like being a fan of anything that you like. You're not gonna all like you said, a lot of things ain't always gonna go exactly how you think. Like you said, we haven't seen consecutive success. We haven't really seen success as a fan, but it's just like being a favorite, being a fan of like your local high school team that hasn't won anything, or a basketball team that hasn't won shit. Like you said, you're gonna be there through the ups and the downs. You're gonna hope for the best. I mean, you like you said, you could be disappointed in results that may not come in there, but at the end of the day, if that's your team, you gonna rock with your team. And we hear every show with Don. Don reps Michigan till the day he dies, and he gonna let you know.
Amen. And but that's what it means. Thank you, Eric. He said it means dedication to meet the grind to be successful.
Right. I look. I always tell folks, and I always make a joke about this. I'm a Tech fan first. Before I'm a Tech fan. Now, as a Georgia Tech fan, I have more mental strength dealing with a team than most Falcon fans because y'all don't know. I'm talking about the new ones. I ain't talking about the OG Falcons fans that went through hell.
Bro, let me tell you, man. And I got some people in my family who are Tech fans. Like the thought of Tech back then in 04, 05, 06, well, whenever Matt Ryan was that close for going to Georgia Tech. People don't know that shit. Y'all could have had Matt Ryan and Megatron on the same team, man.
But like you said, it takes a special type. It takes a special type of mentality to know that everything is not going to always go your way.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like that. Like I said, we all deal with kids. We all deal with kids. But we got kids, or like I said, we dealing with nieces and nephews and stuff like that. If they mess around and get a D on a homework assignment, are we gonna put them up for adoption because they got a D?
Right.
We're just gonna punish them and figure out if they need help. Be the good parent. Don't go to the school and blame the teacher while your kid failing. Like sometimes that could be the problem, but most of the time, kids just need a little extra help.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need tutoring, y'all know what to hit me up at. I do tutoring, $15 an hour. So just want to plug that in too.
He is a teacher, and that's why we have a teacher student fund, like I said, to help kids like that. So, like I said, we this is what we do. It's all about no matter the circumstance and what it means to be a Falcon fan. It just comes down to dedication. Like if you constantly talking about what if things can go bad instead of talking about, hey man, we got promise in this player or this team or this position or this coach, you're not a fan. You can keep telling yourself all you want to, but no, you're not a fan.
I want it. We were talking about movies earlier. I want everybody, if they can, not tonight because there's a lot going on. Stanley Cups Game 7 coming on. Go Oilers! Hope they win. And you got the Wide Six. It's a lot going on tonight. So I ain't gonna promote a movie tonight. But if y'all have time sometime this week, go watch this movie from the 90s, My Favorite Martian. I don't know if y'all remember that movie or not. Not the 60s, because I know they had a TV show back in the 60s. It was a 90s version of this movie. Go watch that movie. It teaches you everything about patience. It teaches you everything about things take time. It takes time to adapt to things. Things don't happen right away. But in time, if you really love this team, because this I'm telling you, this red and black, that Falcon, that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. You gotta have patience, you guys. And if you've been with us, like somebody said, they've been a fan since '78. Boy, that's almost 50 years. Gotta have patience, y'all.
I think that goes for any team. I don't think that's just solely for the Atlanta Falcons because the
I
fans
know, but
and other
I'm
teams.
literally talking to the fan base right here. But yeah, just it's every team. Anything in life, your kids, your career, your spouse, anything, you have to be patient and put the love and the passion and speak positive in it. Put positivity in it. If you put positive thoughts in it, guess what? You will reap the benefits from it. Feed it with negativity, you ain't gonna get shit.
That's all you're gonna get.
Heartache and heartbreak.
Again, that's why I always people ask me that question all the time about what if things go wrong, who gonna get the blame and who gonna be out. Well, I don't even think about that. Like I only think about that when we in that situation.
Yep.
The situation rise, then all right, this is what we need to do.
To answer John's question, he said, which one is more important, red or black or blue or maize? Well, it's really maize and blue.
This man here had to be like he's the same freaking thing.
He's not a Michigan fan, so I'm gonna give John a pass. I love John.
Yeah, oh my god.
I'm giving him a pass. But to be honest with you, my life and my dedication to my family is more important than both of those. I've been a fan for both teams. I've been a Falcons fan since birth, but I became a Michigan fan when I was like 4 years old, 3-4 years old, watching Desmond Howard on TV during his Heisman campaign. So, and then Fab Five happened that year too. So, just through it all, I've just been there.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm old and I still love both teams, but I love food more.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that out there.
He really did. He really pulled that. He really pulled that.
I'm gonna surprise all y'all. I'm gonna go a whole 2 weeks without talking about food. Watch.
Oh, you a goddamn lie. You fucking lying.
All right.
Oh, bullshit. Y'all can't. Y'all want to put a wager on that? Y'all want to put a wager on that?
If I go 1 week without food, y'all gonna have to donate some money But if I do, talk about food.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't
I said, nah, I ban myself from the heavy hitters for 2 weeks.
don't no, you're definitely not doing that.
Nope.
You're definitely not doing that. Nope. Mm-mm.
Damn it. Let's get some more questions in here, y'all. Let's get some more questions in here. Oh Lord. Southside asked the question: if one was taken away forever from you to watch on TV, which would you choose? The NCAA, college football, or the NFL?
I ain't answering that bullshit. That's witchcraft. Nope, I'm not doing it. No, that's witchcraft right there. You're not gonna do that to me.
Well, if they take one off TV, I can still watch it on my laptop or my iPhone. So.
Yes. Yeah. But nah, I can't. You really can't have one without the other.
Nope, not answering that.
Nope. College football 24. College football 24. They didn't put the draft import draft class on the game so you can play your college players on Madden. And then they got the audacity to have the bundle. Like, what's good with the bundle? You can't put the players on Madden. No,
you talking about plus tax? You talking about the $200 bundle?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, nobody want Madden. I'm good. Like, I was intrigued on getting it if they would have had the feature you can put your college players onto Madden. I was gonna do that because I used to do that back in the day. But Falcons, but they was loaded with Michigan players.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, we figured that. we figured that.
John, man, you speaking my love language, man. College football was a barbecue. Yes,
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like you said, you really can't have one without the other.
I can't. That's my Saturday and Sunday, so I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. The weekend just fall in the weekend. Like you knew soon as you woke up Saturday morning, you better get all your stuff that you're gonna get in for the day because when noon hit. Well, I ain't getting up till it's almost time me to go to bed at night. And don't let it be a good prime time football game come on that night. I ain't going to bed probably when that go off. And then you get up Sunday, do what you got to do. 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Don't bother me. Nope. Don't call me. Don't ask me to do nothing. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Lord have mercy. Oh Lord, the Double XL that released its freshman class for 2024. Oh, good.
I really don't even want to care. I know.
What they're gonna end up getting? Never mind. I was gonna say something disrespectful.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
I'm going to name the names on this right quick. Let's see. They got
El Chapo Jr. 66442. Some dumb shit like that.
We got Lay Banks, Maya the Don, Big the Plug, Huncho, Skilla Baby, Cash Cobain, That Mexican OT, Rich Amari, Bossman D-Lo, Faux Bats, and Scarlet. You know what? Oh, this is gonna be
retarded, man. These kids are fucking retarded.
This is gonna be a train wreck, boy. I can't wait.
Well, fuck you are done of. Like
this could possibly be a train. Like I said, it's a couple folks on there I do like. But yeah, this could possibly be a train wreck. I think last year was the worst thing I ever seen. Marcus Bell got another question.
Each year.
Yeah, Marcus Bell asked how many. And I don't know. Mike kind of did the video on this already, so I'll ask Don this question: how many sacks do you think AK can get this season?
I hate doing numbers. Y'all know that. I can say between the floor for him is going to be 3 and 4. Ceiling's going to be probably like what Trumalock said, 8. I don't see him getting double-digit sacks this year. To be honest with you, I don't see a single player on this team getting double-digit sacks. If everybody collectively can get like 5 or 6 sacks, that's great. That is improvement right there. But like I said, at the most 8. He's capable of getting 3 or 4 sacks. I think last year he had 3, 2.5, something like that. He had
6.5.
Yeah. So he can probably average that again this year or a couple more.
Should have had. He should have had double digit. He should have had double digit last year, but we not gonna go down that road.
Yeah,
but
I'm not gonna even talk about how he gets right for now.
Like you said, if he more disciplined this year, I could see at least 10 if he's disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
If he plays with a lot more discipline, he can get 10.
So y'all check that video out too. I just dropped it by Arnold Ebiketie. My take on how many sacks that he's going to get. So,
Eric Matt said, "Do you guys think we'll be a better run stopping team this season?"
I'm gonna be honest with you. With Casey Rogers' defensive line, they run the history of his run. Because I always look at D line. I just do. Because everything started in with them. It ain't never been the best. He's
not gonna be the one running it though. He's just gonna be developing.
He's developing it, but everywhere he's been, it's been like I can't really make a prediction on Jimmy Lake's NFL defense.
Well, Jimmy Lake, that's why I'm like, I don't think Jimmy Lake is those guys. They're gonna have a part in the defense. So I'm getting at is Jerry Gray is really the one who's architecting. He's really the architect of the defense. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the defense, but I'm talking about when it comes to run defense, though. Run defense is not Jerry Gray's strong suit. Like that's Casey Rogers.
I don't think he is though.
He is. I'm telling you, he is. He is.
I'm talking about actually running the team, the defense. That's what
he's not running the defense. But when you have defense, when you have a defensive coordinator, right? When you do coaching, when you have a coach, all your coaches and stuff in the defensive room, you're gonna have your defensive coordinator, and he's gonna have a guy. Because say for instance, my expertise is DBs. All right, stopping the pass. Okay, that's my expertise, but I'm gonna have somebody in my staff that's gonna help me do run stopping. And normally that's gonna be either gonna be your linebackers coach or your D-line coach. So I'm not saying Jerry Gray is gonna be running this defense along with Jimmy Lake. I'm not discrediting you for saying that. But what I'm saying is when it comes to the run defense, it's going to be facilitated by Casey Rogers. He's going to be helping Jerry Gray with that. Jerry Gray and Jimmy Lake.
I don't know.
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
I think
it's not the worst, but it's not the best. It's average, which is average run stop. And that's still good.
But the guys that they weren't great. The players that's like the only reason why I was like, because I think we're not like the Falcons are in a position where they don't. Oh, do we really care about stopping the run like that? Because we're gonna
run the ball like that anyway. Most of the teams don't run the ball like that anyway. if people don't remember Casey Rogers, he was a disciple of John Fox. All right.
Right.
He was a disciple of John Fox, and people don't know who Casey. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what teams and players he coached because we didn't got that much time. But if you know about John Fox defenses in the past, you should know. You should know that he was great. They were great at stopping the pass, but stopping the run, they had the ups and downs of doing that.
Well, hey man, I'm about to say let's go ahead and start winding it down, fellas. We'll go ahead and definitely get everybody their afternoons back. Definitely appreciate it as usual over here with the originators. I'm your boy, 6-Man K Style. Over here with Mad Mike Sports and the Summer Hill Nightmare, the Dog.
Also, we need to promote. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. We got to promote Wednesday.
Okay. So Wednesday, as y'all already know, the NBA draft kicks off on Wednesday. So for the heavy hitters live, we're going to be doing an NBA draft show. So y'all make sure y'all definitely stay tuned for that. Like I said, it's not going to be Falcons related. This is going to be NBA draft show with the heavy hitters. Like I said, we may have a couple people on here with us as well to talk some basketball as it's going on. I'm intrigued to find out what the hell happens this year because I know about 2 motherfuckers out of this whole damn draft. So we about to be
all of them 7 feet tall and 200 pounds.
And Bronny James. That's about it.
That's about it. And your boy the Don, he will be live at State Farm Arena this Wednesday at the draft watch party for the Atlanta Hawks. So they will plug me into the show, I guess, when the pick is made, so we can get everybody reaction in the arena.
Okay.
Don't tell me how I got the tickets. Just know, y'all already know Downtown Dunn. He always in the city with it. So just know that.
Yeah. Oh. So
that was so petty.
That was petty as hell. But hey, man, like you said, man, Heavy Hitters Live NBA Draft Show. Like you said, you got the original OGs coming on tomorrow, as well as I think the Lot Ness podcast over there with my boy Ty. He gonna be over there tomorrow. So appreciate y'all as usual. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to Mad Mike Sports if you haven't. On the road to the 10K side of the game, y'all. He's been helping everybody else. Everybody else
back to going live, so y'all will get a lot more lives like that. I might go live tonight because I might want to talk about something. So you never know.
You will after the night's Raw. You probably will.
I'm waiting to see what they do with the Wyatt 6. So we about to have some fun tonight. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
No.
We here to stay.
Oh, yeah. Dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here. And y'all stop baller blocking.
Oh my God.
Baller block.
Whatever,
man. Damn, I need to find that song because that was E40
oh my
song.
God. Hey, you know.
Hey man, shit.
Yeah, I know Fiji. I know Fiji.
Yeah, NBA 2K7 had a couple tracks on there that you had to manually goddamn activate because I can't find them tracks since. But till next time, people. Deuces. Oh, Lord.